Hey guys, how are you today? I just wanted to cover something really quick, and I'm not going to drag this video out, but this comes from the making of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, and it's during the scene where George is actually standing in the middle of the Jedi Council chambers as the scene with Anakin speaking to Mace Windu about not becoming a master is about to be shot. And originally, Anakin was actually pacing around, and George said, it doesn't really work. You can't really be pacing around while you're talking to them, but Hayden asks him, is there someone in particular that I should be addressing? And George Lucas answers, Yoda, Ki-Adi-Mundi, or Mace, the senior triumvirate. I never knew this. I didn't know that George Lucas saw, of all the Jedi at the Jedi Temple, he saw these three as the eldest and I guess probably the most in command of all of the Jedi. So it would be Ki-Adi-Mundi, Yoda, and Mace Windu. If I had to guess in order, it would be Yoda, Mace Windu, Ki-Adi-Mundi, but these guys were the oldest and I guess the most respected. Now, the funny thing with Ki-Adi-Mundi is that while all Jedi couldn't have any wives, Ki-Adi-Mundi was actually allowed to have 5 of them. 4 to 5 at least, and that's because his species were going extinct. So the more wives Ki-Adi-Mundi had, the more children he could have, which means that he had to populate his home planet. And so the Jedi saw this as of course, necessity and said, well, no problem. You don't just have to have one, you have to have all of them. So Ki-Adi-Mundi was quite the ladies' man. Now, of course, it goes without saying, if Dooku was still a Jedi, he would have been probably in place of Mace Windu. It would have been Yoda, Ki-Adi-Mundi, and Count Dooku. Then, of course, if Qui-Gon was there, he'd eventually join as well. But funny thing with Qui-Gon and the difference between him and Anakin, which I'm going to maybe in a different video, but I just wanted to touch here, is that Qui-Gon was a master, yet wasn't on the council by his own accord because he didn't agree with their rules, and he defied them all the time. But Anakin didn't defy the council so much, was on the council, but wasn't granted the rank of master. So you can kind of see the poetry there, how everything is kind of almost the inverse of things. And if Qui-Gon had survived, he would have been the perfect father figure for Anakin, kind of fitting in like a puzzle piece where one has one thing, the other one doesn't, and they match each other. You can kind of see that poetry there. Anyways, this is all I wanted to say, that George sees these 3 Jedi as the hierarchy of the entire Jedi Council, of the entire Jedi Temple, as the most respected and old. I'm guessing if he calls them the senior triumvirate, which in Legends, if you didn't know, the Sith triumvirate was Darth Sion, Darth Traya, and Darth Nihilus. So I guess this would be the light side version of them. See? Balance, light and dark. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Until the next one, may the Force be with you.